Hello, guests and subscribers of this channel. With you again, Chief Agent. The 59th episode of Skibidi Toilet came out today. In this video, you will learn, what's a secret agent doing here? Where has the Speakerman army gone for so long? What happens in episode 60? And a lot of interesting theories. We'll find all the secrets and moments that you didn't pay attention to right away. Let's find all the Easter eggs that Dafuk Boom left behind. Watch the video to the end, so you don't miss anything important. And here we go. The series begins, as always, with a moment that was previously published in the Discord channel. On the left, we see a destroyed cameraman, who apparently did not wait for reinforcements, and fell in battle like a real warrior. And another cameraman sits with a sad camera and does not pay attention to the battle around him. On the right, cameraman Giant, trying to flush the toilet. But he is very bad at it. I want to say that lately, we see what strong toilets appear on the battlefield, and ordinary agents have almost no chance against such terrible monsters. Next, the cameraman, on behalf of whom we see this series, saves another cameraman from death. But look carefully at the car on the left. We see him again. It's a secret agent. Before, he appeared on the roofs of different buildings to avoid being seen, but this time he is standing in front of the agents and watching the battle. Maybe the regular cameramen can't see him. Otherwise, I can't understand why they are not in contact with each other. In episode 56, he was also in the car, and the agents didn't see him either. But look how fast he disappeared. He was gone in a second, and this time we didn't see the green glow around him, so we don't know what the green light is emitting yet. After our cameraman saves another cameraman from being killed, there is a very large explosion and a new giant toilet with laser cannons. Wow. I think it was specially designed to replace G-Man on the battlefield, because as we remember, he was very badly hurt in the last battle with the cameraman Titan. The new toilet has a protective helmet, 3 cannons like G-Man, but only 2 of the 6 can fire lasers. The other cannons launch very strong missiles that can blow up entire buildings. So you can notice that he moves with the help of continuous track, so let's call this toilet Skibidi Tank. Also, Skibidi Tank has 2 mechanical arms, which look like the ones we saw on another chainsaw toilet in episode 58. Let's be honest, against a toilet like that, regular agents just can't do well. And he also has 2 toilet helicopters on his team, making their army even stronger and more hopeless for regular agents. But what do we see? It's Titan Speakerman and Titan Cameraman. They're like 2 superheroes flying to the aid of small and helpless agents to save their lives. And of course, the Titan Speakerman decides to start this fight first. He takes off Skibidi Tank's protective helmet, destroys his laser and 2 missile launchers in one blow, and then shoots him in the head. But look, he's not dead. I'm surprised at how strong the toilets are with each new episode. It's scary to imagine what will happen in a few seasons. Next, the toilet plane distracts our Titan Speakerman, and he jumps on it. Speakerman destroys the toilet plane, and the Titan Cameraman rams his weapon into Skibidi Tank's throat. In recent times, we see more and more interesting and epic ways of destroying toilets. What agents only do not think up in order to amuse us. Titan Speakerman, so in general, decided to ride with the wind on the toilet plane, and why not? Then we hear a song we already know, and it's very tragic. The same song played when TV Woman saved Plunger Man from being killed, and the agent in love with her begged her for help. But he was forgotten. And look who we see! It's a race of Speakermen! Yay! They're back, and they've finally met their Titan. But look how scared they are. I feel sorry for them. They had to hide for a long time to avoid being completely destroyed. And the most scared are the Speakerman who hid behind the yellow car and the Speakerman who sits on the top right. I think that some of them could not believe that Titan Speakerman is no longer infected. We have seen how he used to destroy other Speakermen, so their fear is quite reasonable. But this Speakerman is apparently not afraid. On the contrary, he is very happy to be back in the ranks of the agents. Finally, we can see their signature dance. I've really missed it. And at the end of the episode, we see the 2 Titans shake hands. And also helicopters of agent scientists. And now we move on to the theories and talk about where the Speakerman race disappeared all this time. But before that, please subscribe to my channel and like this video. I try very hard to do only quality analysis of new episodes. Also, please write a thank you note for Boom in the comments under his new episode. He is trying very hard for us, and we continue. Now let's talk about why we haven't seen the speakermen all this time and where they've been missing for so long. To begin with, the most important agent for any race is their Titan. As we remember, the Titan speakerman was infected with the parasite back in episode 32. Since then, their population has dropped drastically, and we've seen less and less of them on the show. I have a theory that any race of agents needs their Titan to continue their lineage. It's like a source of perpetual energy to create new agents. And when the speakermen lost their Titan, they could no longer create new agents. And if they had been involved in the war all along, their numbers would have dropped to 0. All this time, they were hiding in order not to be destroyed. But as we have seen sometimes in the episodes, there were shots with Speakerman Giant. And in the 58th episode, we saw a regular speakerman. I guess some of them were not willing to hide all the time and no longer believed that their Titan would be cured because it was only saved in episode 57. There's also another theory that also explains why we've seen very few speakermen. The Titan speakerman may have the ability to find his agents and know of their whereabouts, and his entire army could be hiding in the bunker so that he and G-Man would not find them. And this theory makes perfect sense too. In the previous episode, we saw how one speakerman was lying on the floor, and on this place will fly evil speakerman. He all this time knew exactly the direction in which he is moving, and thanks to those speakermen who did not care and gave their lives, he was able to find their bunker and free them. Well, now let's talk about the secret agent, because now we see him without any glow in the background. He's just standing by the car and sees the toilet attacking the cameraman. I think he's waiting for his time to come. He's just watching now, and one day we'll see him in battle, or rather his race. Most likely it will be at the moment when the two Titans meet G-Man again, because there is no one to help him but a secret agent or tvman race. I think the next episode is going to be very interesting because after Titan Speakerman frees his little brothers, he will swiftly head straight for G-Man to avenge everything he did by his hands. It's going to be a very strong battle that the toilets will likely have to win again. It will be interesting to see which toilets reappear in the battle. As a rule, at the end of each season, something spectacular should happen, and this season will not be an exception. The Speakermen race will join the agents' combat units to avenge their Titan. I'm waiting for the Speaker Woman in future episodes who will also be strong and brave. The most interesting moment in the history of the series is about to happen. Also, do not forget that Plungerman will soon join the ranks of agents and join the final battle with the toilets. It will be very interesting if Titan tvman returns and joins the ranks of the agents. Imagine if we see the largest army of agents in the history of the series, which will consist of tvmen, speakermen, and cameramen. Will G-Man be able to repair himself and stand up to such a huge army of agents? Trust me, we're about to see a new race in the series that will fight on the side of the toilets, and it's going to be epic. What do you think? What are your theories? Thank you for watching this video to the very end. Like, comment, and subscribe. There will be many interesting theories and analytics of new episodes on this channel. I recommend clicking on the playlist or the videos you see on your screen. See you soon!